Welcome to Stocks and Securities. We have our master instructor here, Mr. Wallace Fisher, dear friend of mine, master stock investor, taught me everything I know, brought me up on the game, and I just want him to be able to guide you, lead you, and share with you his wisdom and his understanding about the stock market. He makes something so complicated very, very simple, and that's what I love about your teaching style. And you really genuinely care with all the TikToks and Instagrams and all these people out here just trying to throw this stock knowledge around. Look at this, I made this in a day, and so on. So we have true, real wisdom, time tested Wall Street insider knowledge from somebody who I trust, and I wouldn't bring him to you unless I had that trust in him. Wallace, welcome. Thank you for being an instructor. And if you could just kind of tell the students a little bit about your background, qualify yourself, let them know that why your knowledge is so powerful and why you do what you do and why you love to share and teach people, that would be wonderful.
All right, good. Thank you for the introduction, brother. It's always good to be here. It's always good talking to you, man. I've been knowing you for a long time. Actually, you were a child, man, a teenager when I first met you. Bright eyed, all bushy tail and everything, ready to learn for sure. But anyway, my name is Wallace Fisher. I got into stock, investing in stock back in probably I would say 2000. Actually, earlier than that. Actually, 1995 when I started
Wow.
working at the Home Depot. It was kind of cool because when I was working at Depot at the time, we can buy stock at a 15% discount. And so, this white guy, and I was going to lunch one day, and he said, "Hey, you just started?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "If I were you, I would take advantage of the stock program. If I would have done anything earlier and sooner, I would have gotten into the stock program." So I'm like, "Oh wow, white man never really told me anything about stocks and stuff like that before." So I looked into it and started buying depot stock at a 15% discount. That's what they offer to the employees. And so the same guy about a couple of years ago, I think Kmart fell, and he was like, "Hey," and he called me Romeo. He's like, "Hey, Romeo, you should buy Kmart stock." I'm like, "Why?" It just fell. He said, "It's the best time to buy." And so I buy a few shares. A couple months later, I got $14,000 worth of Kmart stock. I'm like, "Oh wow," I already now I'm hooked because I always wanted to learn this. So I
Yeah.
started to self teach myself. Fast forward to about 2006, I'm getting ready to get insurance with a friend of mine. Actually, he went to St. Aug with me, high school. He comes to my house. I'm in Dallas, Texas, and he's a independent brokerage, Primerica. And he walks in, and I'm on my E-Trade site looking at my company stock. He said, "What you know about that?" And I told him, I said, "Hey, my company offers this or whatnot." And so he put me on this site, and from there, it was a teaching and learning site. And from there, I just taught myself. I went to a whole bunch of seminars. And in 2008, I got real serious. And 2006, I would say 2015 to 2018, I was in New York City learning from the gurus on Wall Street, people like Jim Cramer. Um, I've been in meetings with Jamie Dimon, Kevin O'Leary, those type of things, right? So
Yeah.
I was up there for about 2.5 years, and my youngest son wanted to come live with me, and Manhattan was the greatest spot for him. So I came back to Dallas, and I still work for him on a part-time basis. So I'm what you call a trader and an analyst.
Right.
So and from here, I run about $4 million portfolio, which is in Wall Street terms small. To be honest with you, and but it's really good because I'm able to do it all myself because I have a full-time job, and this is for people that really don't want to really kind of looking to do it and still working. You can really do it and work at the same time.
Yes, sir.
So and that portfolio will probably will grow another 2-3 million dollars this year, and that's a real deal. But anyway, so
I
I do
think one
about
of
a
the
four
most
million dollar.
important things of what you're saying that is going to help everyone else is they saw your path of education.
Mm-hmm.
You have many results, but all of your results came one, somebody introduced you to it, how we're introducing people to it now, explained it to you, showed you what it was, but then
Yep.
you kept on a continuous path of education. Do you think that that's like pretty much like one of the key elements to your success?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh no doubt. And that is it, right? So and and seeking the knowledge, right? Seeking the knowledge because the knowledge is out there. If you could do it online, self-taught, or you're gonna find someone that's going to teach you. In New York, it was a little different because when I was there, they're world class a-holes. A lot of them really are. But they would give you the knowledge. You have to go to them to get the knowledge,
Mm.
and they'll treat you like you. And some of them would treat you like you're nothing. And but they will give you the knowledge. They really will, right? So you have to go out there and get it. Deal with the BS. And guess what? I'm a whole lot smarter now than I was when I
Mm.
first talked to you, right? And
So
and it's again, if you're looking for it, it's out there to get it.
and seeking, and like you said, go and get it. But having somebody that's qualified to teach you that you could trust. There's a lot of stuff out there that's, try to be get rich quick, or they'll explain it to you. But I think understanding what you're doing is more important. Like, a lot of people don't understand like actually what a stock is, what a brokerage account is, how to look at the numbers. I remember when we were younger, I was younger, it looks like hieroglyphics. You know what I mean? It looks like something that's not for us, or something that we can't really understand for most people. And so I think having a broken down, handheld, guided way of being able to get comprehension and understanding is what's going to make all the difference. And like you said, seeking knowledge. So
Yep.
they say knowledge is power. I think applied knowledge is power. You could have learned a lot, but you could have never implemented anything and did anything. And like you just said, on Wall Street, they'll give you the knowledge, but they're not going to go do the trade for you or make the trade for you. And I think that's where a lot of people get confused, is they just want the tell me what to do, tell me what to do. We're trying to seek more here with your wisdom and your guidance, and some of the explanations I'll be giving of the things that are components of the stock and the securities, modules, is going to help you have an idea of what you're dealing with, a comprehension of what you're involved with. And you've done that on many number of things. Like, just when you go into a new job, you have the training system. And then over a couple of years, you're so proficient you can teach others. And that's the kind of level of comprehension we seeking to give everyone. So thank you for being here to be an instructor, and let's apply some knowledge.
Yes, sir.